using my iPad to go live. So let me know what that looks like. And we are now up on YouTube. I would never spend my own money on a Stanley Cup, but my husband just bought me a Stanley Cup. And I prefer this one to my little fake Stanley Cup that I got on TikTok shop, because this one has like the lid that closes. But yes, we are live, live, live. I didn't drink any water before I went live, so I had to just get a little bit of water in there. But today we are talking about the new feature that YouTube just released. I'm going to try to pull it up on my computer to make sure that I have all the details, but YouTube just released, I'm not sure when exactly this was released, but now live streams are going to be visible in the shorts feed. And I think that's huge. So it's kind of like the model that's over here on TikTok, where people are just kind of scrolling using the app, and the live streams are being shown to just random people. So that is the model that is here on TikTok. And that model works really well on TikTok because it allows you as a business owner to, hey, thank you for popping in, even though I said I wasn't going to go live today. I had to come test out this feature to see if I am able to get some other viewers. So I appreciate you popping in. So the model that is over here on TikTok is where your live stream is just shown to random people on the For You page, right? And so with that model, it's great for business owners because if you are selling products, you can have kind of like infomercials, right? You remember like when we used to watch infomercials and it was so creepy. So it's kind of like the same format. Where people are just seeing your video so you can talk about your products. I remember when I was really running my stationery business, I used to come live, interact with customers. I used to get sales just by going live. So it definitely works. And I'm really, really happy that this is on YouTube right now. This is a live on Reels. Yes, so on YouTube, you know how they have the YouTube shorts where you are just like scrolling through the shorts. Now what YouTube has done is they've allowed lives to be seen there. So I don't know if my live is gonna pop up on the shorts feed, but I would like it to. So I think this is a great, great tool for business owners. And I wanted to kind of pop on and talk a bit about that, but also to test it out. So typically on my lives, I've been averaging like 10, like there was one day that I had like 17 people. And I always ask, like, are we like subscribers? And most people were subscribers. So now I'm interested to see what that looks like now that they have the lives going on the feed. I didn't know. So Facebook has that too. I did not know Facebook had it. So you can just like scroll on Facebook and then you'll see like someone's live. I actually didn't know Facebook had that. I'm not on Facebook. I'm not usually on Facebook. So yeah, so that's kind of what I wanted to go and talk about today. So I'm looking at this article here on Insider Intelligence, and they're basically saying that live stream sales in the US are forecasted to reach 50 billion. And this was in 2023. So this article was a little old. So I can only assume that it's a lot better right now in terms of the reach and the potential of live streaming. When you do a live on Facebook, after a live, you can make it a reel. Okay. So you could do that you can do that on TikTok too. But what this is for YouTube is, so before you would go live and it would only be for your subscribers. So only your subscribers can see it. But now what they're saying is just that random people who aren't really subscribe to you, just scrolling on your phone, like going through the shorts, just looking at those little mini videos, could potentially land on your live stream. So I don't know. So far, it doesn't seem like it's working because we're averaging the same amount that we normally average. So I don't think it's working just yet, but maybe if I give it some time, it'll work. Or maybe it is working and they're not staying because they don't know me or what I'm talking about. But my name is Shanice, and I've been working on clarifying my unique selling position. I've really been working on clarifying my offer. I think for a long time, because I had the stationery business and I was kind of talking about Amazon KDP, I wasn't quite sure what my offer is. And so I think I've finally clarified my offer, and I'm hoping to integrate that into more of my videos and more of these live streams. So on Facebook, when you are live, the page is public so people can see it when they scroll. Okay, yes, yeah. So that's kind of what YouTube is doing now. So you have to go vertical though. If I go live on my computer, it's not going to be in the live feed, in the shorts feed. But since I'm going live on my phone, it's likely for it to pop up in the shorts feed. And so they just released it today. Not today, they just released it sometime this week, I think. So you have to do the vertical live streams in order for it to work, in order for you to pop up when people are just scrolling on YouTube. And so great, great, great for business owners to increase their reach. Also great for small YouTubers who are trying to grow their channel, because I think you only need 50 subscribers to start going live on your phone. So if you can pop on for maybe 30 minutes at peak times, right? Like I come live at 12:15. That's not really a peak time. If you were to come live at say 5 p.m. or something like that, depending on your time zone and who you're trying to reach, then I think you'd have a lot more success in reaching new people. Because that's really the purpose of it, is to increase your reach and to get new people seeing you and your content, which is also the benefit of going live on TikTok, because more people are going to be seeing you and seeing your content. So if you have a business, it is the perfect time to start getting confident in front of the camera and start being able to go live and just kind of go with the flow. When I first started going live, and even right now that I'm going live, there's always this anxiety, because it's like you want to run a business, you don't necessarily want to do social media, but you've realized, like you can see that there's power to running a business and doing social media, right? So it's really, really powerful to be able to take your brand and give it a face. And so with things like going live or even just posting videos, there is some level of anxiety that you need to overcome. And the only way to overcome that anxiety is to actually jump in headfirst and do it. Because a lot of times what we do is we say we need to make all these changes. So I need to fix my hair. I need to put on makeup. I need to, we just put all these things that we need to do before we could go live or before we could start making videos. I need to get a better camera. I need to, all these things that thank you for liking my shirt. All these things that we need to do before we actually show up in our business. And it's not true. It is not true. We do not need to do all of those things. All you need to do is show up and be authentic. There is something about people seeing you and connecting with you that will allow them to support you as you grow. And it's good that you have people who will support you as you grow. Like you come on live and you're stuttering, and there's gonna be one person. Like for me, that's you, Sherry. You show up, and I'm just like, I gotta show up, because if it's one thing, I know she's gonna show up. So it's always good when you have that one person who you know is going to be there, show up, and support you. And it might be a different person every day. It may not be the same person, but somebody's gonna pop in. Even if they don't stay, they'll send you a couple of likes and be on their way. And that's really what you need, is to be consistent and show up consistently. And over time, you're going to see the growth and you're going to see the glory in what you're doing. So I think it's an awesome, awesome feature that YouTube is implementing. Of course, we know that YouTube is trying to not, I don't want to say copy. I don't want to say copy, but they're trying to model some of the other things that TikTok is doing well, because TikTok is doing so many things well. And it's great for the smaller person. And that's what I really love. Because you could just be anybody, and you just get a platform and you open your mouth and things start to change. Your life changes literally right before your eyes. And I love that. I love that we have platforms that exist for that, because that allows you to be able to break away from the corporate world. That allows you to have other dreams and be able to dream big and dream widely. It doesn't matter where you live. You can get a platform, you could get a camera, and you can change your life in an instant. And that is absolutely amazing, because I mean, coming from my background, I know the struggle. I know the struggle is real. And a lot of times we have talented people who just cannot catch a break. You know what I mean? And so with platforms like TikTok, I feel like a lot of smaller creators, a lot of people who are truly talented are getting to put their talent on display. And it's really, really amazing that that is able to happen. So definitely an amazing feature if you're looking to start a business, grow your business, increase your reach. Maybe it's not a business for you. Maybe it's just a side hustle. I was just having this debate with my husband this morning, because my perspective is that one thing always has to be your priority. This is just my opinion. In my opinion, I don't believe that you can be equally successful at growing and building your career as you are at growing and building a business. And this opinion could just sound so crazy, but I do believe that something has to be a priority. And the priority is often going to depend on your goal. Like, what's your goal? Is your goal to grow and build at your full-time job, but make some money on your side? Then if that's your goal, then your full-time job is your priority. So it's not equal to your side hustle. If you ever have to choose, you're going to choose to show up at your job because that's your goal. And then if your goal is to be a business owner, then that is going to take priority. You're at work, and y'all, my battery might die over here on TikTok. Your goal is to be a business owner. So sometimes you're at work and you're just thinking about that business. As soon as you get home from work, you're just thinking about trying to get to the grind. You're trying to get to that business, which means the business is your priority, but you understand and you accept that I need this job for the time that I need the job. That's you. That was me for a long time. I was going to work and I knew for sure I was not trying to be here. I need to find a way to make a business my main thing, because I want the freedom that comes with having a business. I want the impact, the true feeling of like, this is my purpose. I want that feeling. And for me, that feeling wasn't at my job. But for some people, that feeling is at your job, right? You have a job where it gives you that feeling like, this is my purpose. What I'm doing is important. It matters. And I just didn't have that feeling. And so I just feel like you have to choose a path. And I'm not saying this is going to be a lifetime path. I'm not saying that. It can change. It can change. And it's a good thing that it can change, because we grow. So in one season, you're grinding at your job and this is what you want to do. And in another season, that's not what you want to do. Like, I don't have any kids yet, and I want to be a stay-at-home mom. Actually, I shouldn't even say that. I want to be a work-from-home mom. I want to be a mom who can be home with my kids when I have them and not worry about the income or worry about putting my kids in daycare. That's my goal. And my goal, I know I can't do that with a job, because if I have a job and I have to get out of the house at a certain time, then my whole life now needs to be structured around the job. My life cannot be structured around my family. So I feel like you have to determine your goals and your why, and that's going to change and shape what you do. And so if your goal and your why is to build a business, grow a business, then you need to break away from the anxiety and you need to tap into all that social media has to offer, or tap into all that other marketing strategies has to offer. I don't feel like you need to always be on social media. You could do PPC, right? Pay per click advertising. You could do that. You could learn SEO and determine how you can use SEO to your advantage. So there are lots of different marketing strategies that you can employ to reach your goals. You just need to figure out what those are and how you are able to do that successfully. And so that brings me to the last thing I'm going to say for the last, wait, no, I think I still have like 10 minutes live because I usually hop off here at around 12:40. So the last thing I'm going to say or pivot to is me clarifying my offer. And I'm going to get some water before I do that. I'm talking a lot. My mouth's getting dry. I see somebody else popped in that I wasn't sure. See, I keep forgetting to ask. If you're like a subscriber, I see I have 5 people here on YouTube. If you're a subscriber, let me know. If you found me from the live feed, let me know. And I definitely see more. So something that I'm noticing as I'm on YouTube live for the first time, trying to get into the shorts feed, I'm noticing that I have a lot more people popping in and out. So typically when I go live, and I don't know if you've ever noticed this, Sherry, typically when I go live, it's usually like, hey, are you a subscriber? Or did you find me in the shorts feed? Typically when I go live, I have like a steady viewership. I feel like now I'm live and I keep having like up and down, up and down, up and down. So that may be because different people are being filtered in, which is what happens on TikTok. So sometimes you get like a steady viewership on TikTok, but a lot of times it's people moving in and out, moving in and out. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here on YouTube too. So like now I had 4, but a couple minutes ago I had 8. And I don't know if those people were like subscribers. But yeah, so I've been working on clarifying my offer. Let's just say that. I've been working on clarifying my offer because I started thinking about how I just felt so all over the place. You know what I mean? In terms of, so it's not only just that I had the stationery business and then I was trying to teach people about stationery businesses. I felt like in teaching people about stationery businesses or starting or trying to help people start stationery businesses, I still didn't have a clear offer. Like, what do you go to Shanice DK Designs page for? Is Shanice DK Designs is, I don't even know how you would say that, whatever. SDK Designs, what do you go here for? And I'm not saying that I have to niche down because I feel like on my YouTube, I'm more focused on audience. And in order to focus on audience, I have to connect to the audience. So it's not necessarily a niche like, oh, I'm just talking about this. It's kind of just cultivating this audience. But I feel like in that, I still wasn't clear on my offer. So I took some time thinking about it. And you know how I have the little intro where I say, hey, if you're new here, hey, if you're just coming back, my name is Shanice and I run a small stationery business that is called Shanice DK Designs, but we talk about business and marketing. So I've been thinking about that and I'm just like, okay, I don't want to use that anymore because my stationery business is not called Shanice DK Designs anymore, but we do talk about business and marketing on this channel. And I also felt like I wasn't really talking about the marketing part of it as I wanted to. So what I came up with was, and this needs some reworking, but what I came up with is, hey, if you're new here, hey, if you're just coming back, my name is Shanice and I help stationery/publishing business owners with e-commerce and marketing strategies to maximize their online presence and increase sales. And I feel like give you a room tour, I could give y'all a bookshelf tour. This person is not a subscriber talking about giving a room tour. This person must have found me on the shorts feed. So I feel like this is going to be what drives the rest of my content because I feel like it's exactly what I want to be doing. What I want to be doing is sharing e-commerce and marketing strategies to help you increase your online presence and get more sales in your business. And I feel like initially that's why a lot of people came to me. A lot of people came to me not to learn how to design books and to get on KDP, but how do I get sales on my books? So I'm already publishing on Amazon KDP. Sis, I already know the basics. I know the basics. I know to go to Canva, design the little journal, upload it to KDP. I know that. What I don't know is how do I get those books sold? So I feel like that's the problem that a lot of people on my channel have. And correct me if I'm wrong, whether you're watching this on the replay or whenever you see this, let me know if I'm spot on now, because I feel like I finally found the clarity. And sometimes, I was working a 9 to 5, y'all. I literally just left my 9 to 5. So when you're working a 9 to 5, you don't have the clarity that you have when you're home and thinking about your business and how you can get your business to the next level. So just saying, that's the disclaimer. This is how come all this clarity is coming to me now, because I have the space in my brain to think about it. But I feel like people are coming to me like, you had success selling this book. What did you do? How did you get there? And so if you think about it that way, it's not how to get on KDP, it's the marketing, it's the strategies, the e-commerce strategies that I have, that I've used to have successful products, because that's really what it is too. It's that I've found a way to create products that are successful. Like I don't know, but for something, y'all, I could create some products. I could come up with some products. If it's one thing I'm going to do, is I'm going to come up with some products, and I'm going to find the benefit, the value in this product, and I'm going to communicate it. You like my website? Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm trying it needs a little reworking, because I do need to rework. Like right now, I'm trying to do more blog articles, and I also need to rework the listings, so the listings are a little better. Thank you so much. I'm creative, aren't I? I appreciate that, Sherry. Sherry, you too much. And you never sent me the link to go ahead and get something from your shop. I don't know if you prefer to send it to me via email, or you can comment it under one of my anything on my page, so I could go ahead and support your shop. So yeah, so that's what Shanice DK Designs is going to be moving forward. So I'm going to try to focus more of my videos on marketing and e-commerce strategies. So one, help you to increase your online presence, and two, help you to increase sales in your stationery business or on your books. And so that's kind of, I'm looking now to create my content calendar so I can create just different types of videos that would be useful for that. And so, yeah, I'm excited that I finally found the clarity. I don't need to be doing certain types of videos. And so I'm going to brainstorm a list of videos. I have a general list of videos. Y'all, these live sessions always start off with me just like delivering what I came to deliver, and then I just go off on tangents and talk about whatever I want to. So if you're new here, that's what goes on in these live streams. I usually start off, I deliver the topic, and then the end of the live is just me talking about whatever. So a couple of videos that I listed out here, and I'm not sure how many of these I'm actually going to film, but it would be great if I filmed all of them, because I feel like it's good that I got the ideas for these videos. So the first one I have here is 2024. Oh, don't steal my video ideas, by the way, whoever's watching this. I'm watching you. I'm kidding. 2024 marketing trends to skyrocket your book sales. So I'm going to hopefully try to make a video on that. I also have 21 secret websites to make passive income. And I feel like this one is, for me, it's going to be fun to find these different websites. So that video was just like a fun video that I put in there. And then the next one is going to be 10 ways to market your Amazon KDP books. So I'm not sure which one I'm going to put out first, but those are just 3 from the list that I have with this new USP that I'm going after. So those are 3 of the videos that I have for sure that I'm going to put out. So 2024 marketing strategies to skyrocket your book sales, 21 secret websites to make passive income, and 10 ways to market your Amazon KDP books. So if you're interested in any of those videos and you're on TikTok, go ahead and follow me on YouTube at Shanice DK Designs. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at Shanice DK Designs. So yeah, let me put 1, 2, 3 so I know that those are going to be the next 3 videos. I'm not sure in what exact order, but yeah, those are going to be the next 3 videos. And right now I'm on a new video schedule here on YouTube. So I'm trying to put out 3 videos each week. So I'm trying to put out a video on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday is I'm trying to put out 3 videos per week. is my goal. And I know that's like a big goal. Like 3 videos per week is a lot, but that's my goal. That's my goal. And I'm also trying to do better at my thumbnails. Like, oh my gosh, thumbnails are so hard. And maybe eventually I will tap into, maybe eventually I'll tap into outsourcing to see if I can outsource some of the work that needs to be done on my YouTube channel. But that's going to only be if it gets to the point where it's actually like profitable. Because right now my YouTube is just decent. Like I make okay money. I don't make any type of, I make enough money on YouTube to pay my electric and my water bill. That's how much money I make on YouTube right now. I could pay my electric bill and my water bill. And what's the average electric bill in the US? Because I may just be saying nonsense. Average, like how much does the average person pay for electricity? I never looked that up before. I just look up random things, you guys. What's the average electric bill in the US? So the average electric bill in the US is $149. That is kind of crazy. What is the average electric bill in Florida? Because my bill is higher than that. I need to move somewhere else. The average electric bill in Florida is $165. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, so on YouTube, I'm making Florida's average electric bill and my water bill, which is good. Which is good because that's 2 bills that I don't have to worry about each month, right? So that's good. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is this new thing that I'm trying. And this is the last thing I'm going to talk about before I pop off of here. And I said that 10 times before, but the last thing I'm going to talk about is this new platform that I'm trying, and it's called Join Brands. And essentially what it is, it's a UGC type of platform. So you get on there and you find companies who want you to post about their products or want you to talk about their products or something like that. So I just got on there last night, and they seem to have some really good, like, they seem to have really good postings, but I have not gotten any, like nobody has accepted me yet. And I think it's, and I'm just looking into this because I said that I was going to take the month of February off from looking for a job so that I can determine if I need to look for another job. And I haven't even tapped into my savings yet, but I don't know, for some reason I'm like, do I really want to tap into my savings, or do I want to find another job if I need to find another job as soon as possible? Which, you know, I don't need to find another job, but I think what I'm trying to do is find a backup plan. Thank you for the lives, Desi. I'm trying to find a backup plan so that I don't get into a bad situation where it's like, okay, I need to find a job right now because I'm broke. Which is going to take a long time for me to get broke because I do have savings. It's going to take like 5 months for me to be at the point where I'm like, I'm broke. But I want to have like a backup plan so I don't get to that point. And so that's what I would say for anybody who's thinking about quitting your job to go into business full time is, 1, try to have some savings, but 2, try to have a backup plan. So like my backup plan was going to be Instacart or DoorDash, but they're telling me that they're full. So it's like, if you're full, what's my backup plan? You were my, which I should have looked into the backup plan before I quit the job. So that would have been the smart thing to do. But I didn't do that, obviously. And so, yeah. And this is not to say that, you know what I mean, I have the YouTube channel and I make an average of enough to pay a couple of bills each month. But it is, of course, out of my control. Like that, I mean, a lot of things are out of your control. Like, even if you have a job, it's out of your control. But I hope what I'm saying makes sense. It's like, I can put in so much work and those videos still not do the numbers. Like, it could be so great and it doesn't necessarily do the numbers that it should be doing for whatever reason, right? For reasons of I don't know. And the only thing I can do is try to improve, right? So I can try to improve my thumbnails. I can try to test different things. Like right now I'm trying to test different thumbnail styles to see which one works best. So it's not that I'm not doing those things to try to increase my reach. I am. But at the same time, it's like, you know for sure that it's not certain. And so although certainty is a flawed perspective to just try to want to get certainty, I feel like it's only human. Like, the human mind always tries to be as certain as possible, right? You always try to strive to a certain level of certainty. And that could just be my anxious brain speaking, because I do have anxiety. So it could just be the anxious part of me that always tries to come in and, you know what I mean? That's what anxiety does. Like, anxiety comes in and tries to control and perfect and limit, right? That's anxiety's job. At least that's my anxiety's job, is to come in and try to perfect, try to limit, try to criticize, try to box you in. And so it could just be that, like, coming forth in that way. And all I can do for that is pray and try to shut it down. Like, like, God, I know what you said. Who am I to try to go against what you said? You know what I mean? Like, you said I'm the head and not the tail. Who am I to come and try to say I'm the tail when that's not what you said? Why do I feel like my words are so much more powerful than yours? So there is that too. But I think recognizing your, like, things that affect you mentally is key to getting to where you need to be. Like, if you don't take the time to recognize the thought patterns that could potentially hold you back from reaching your goals, then you're never going to be able to fully reach your goals. And so a lot of times it's that for me. It's recognizing that this is a limiting thought that I sometimes have. And these are the things that I can do to mitigate those limiting thoughts. And so that's kind of where I am right now. And I know we just went from point A to point Z, but to tie this back in and wrap up the session for today, hold up, did I get 400 likes? Desi, you killing it. Thank you, Desi. I know, like, all of those are from you. I'm kidding. So to wrap this up, if you are a business owner, if you are a creative individual, if you have something that you are trying to sell, then I encourage you to tap into all that is available for you. And yes, this is going to look like moving past the anxiety, moving past the fear. It's going to look like feeling uncomfortable with what you're doing. But over time, the more you do it, the better you're going to get. And you are going to thank yourself for putting in the work as early as you did. And so that's really what this session is about. So yes, YouTube just launched their new feature where live streams are going to be viewable in the shorts feed. So you're going to be on here going live in your business if that's what you want to do, and you're going to extend your reach. And so I want you to push past whatever it's holding you back from showing up in your business so that you're able to, my iPad just shut down, so TikTok just lost me as I wrap up this live, but show up in the way that you can show up. And if you need any assistance with your business or with your marketing or with clarifying your offer, then you can reach out to me and we can brainstorm, and I can share some of the strategies that I'm using and I'm learning with you. And so I'm gonna see y'all on Tuesday for the next live, and then I'm going to determine if I want to still do just Tuesdays and Thursdays, or if I might do 4 days a week. I don't know yet, but I'm gonna be live on Tuesday, that's for sure. So thank you for popping in, Sherry. Please send me that link, girl. please send me the link so I can go ahead and get some of your shirts and things like that. Pretty please. Wait, is that Sherry? What's your website? If you're still here, do you have a website? Is it, if I type in your YouTube name, can I find your website? Because I subscribe to your channel, but so I can just, there's no. I'm stalking you, Sherry. I'm kidding. I'm not stalking you. Just say that. We're stalking Jesus together. Do you have a shirt that says that? I don't know. I mean, I think I found your site, Sherry. If this is you, I think I found your site, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of your shirts. That's okay. Perfect. I found it. Oh, this is so cute. I think I'm gonna get the hoodie. Oh my gosh, Sherry, this is so cute. I'm so excited. I'm gonna get the hoodie. Let's see. What size am I? Am I like a medium? What size do you think would fit me? I'm kind of big. I don't know. Can you tell? I think I'm probably a medium. Like, how big is the medium? Is it like, because I have some things that I buy and they're like medium and then they're like too tight. I kind of want one that's kind of like loose fitting, but like this shirt is, what's this? I ripped the tag out. This is a large. Can you see my chat on the website? Where do you chat? Where did you send me a chat? I'm looking at the hoodie. I'm trying to decide if I need to get a medium or a large. I should probably just get the large. Although I plan to lose weight on my video. Okay, I'm gonna check. Let me see. How do I get the comments? No, I didn't see it yet. Which video was it? My latest video? I'll go check if it's my latest video. But I think I found it. This OBE. I don't know. I think I found it. Is it? Because, I mean, I don't think anybody would steal your tagline, right? So I'm looking at the Reddit Hood sweatshirt, this live. You could chat on live? Like a private chat? I don't know. I don't know, girl. I don't know, Sherry. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get I'll probably just get the large. So I'll get the large, and then let me see what else is there. I like the little workout shirts. Like, those look so cute. I don't know, though. I don't know. All right. Oh, I don't have shop. Yeah. Hopefully it fits well and nice. But I'm going to see you in my live when I come on Tuesday if you're available. Bye. Thank you for popping in. Wait, how do I end it now? Okay.